You have the targets, you have the title. On paper, your trajectory looks perfect. But inside the office, you're just going through the motions, feeling a strange, growing distance between yourself and the work you used to love. You know you carry deep, God-given gifts. You can feel the potential sitting just below the surface. But lately, you can't seem to access it. You're executing tasks, but you aren't actually present. When this stagnation sets in, most leaders double down on the grind. You look for a high-energy keynote or a temporary spark of motivation to force your way back into the game. But motivation built on guilt or performance pressure is a volatile fuel. It creates a sharp spike of energy that feels like progress, but it's almost always followed by a steeper crash. You end up more exhausted than when you started. This isn't a character flaw or a lack of willpower. It is a systemic blockage. You are living in the fog. To understand why your drive feels stalled, you have to look at how your internal systems actually interact. Human performance isn't a single switch. It's a result of 3 distinct states working in harmony. Think of these states as 3 windows: the mental, the emotional, and the physical. Most professional development treats these as silos. You go to a seminar for your mind, the gym for your body, and you're told to leave your emotions at the door. But because these states are interconnected, they don't stay isolated. If your physical state is depleted, it fogs your mental clarity. If your emotional window clouds over, it instantly bleeds into the other 2, obscuring everything. When all 3 windows are clouded, your gifts are trapped. You can't project your best work into the world because the light simply can't get through the glass. Clearing this requires more than a pep talk. It requires a 360 approach, a simultaneous realignment of all 3 states to let the light back in. Coach Al didn't find this framework in a leadership manual. He built it to survive. Growing up, he watched his mother cycle through severe mental health crises. There was no roadmap provided for him, and no daily practice to keep his own world from spinning out of control. To stay whole in that environment, he was forced to develop a repeatable, daily system that anchored his mind, his body, and his heart all at once. Over time, that personal survival strategy evolved. He realized that the same 3 windows that kept him stable during a family crisis were the exact same windows that determined success in the military, in state agencies, and in the boardroom. This is the work of an activator. While a speaker leaves you with a temporary feeling, an activator installs the system that keeps the fog from returning. When you clear all 3 windows at once, you stop wasting energy fighting your own biology. Your focus returns because the path for your gifts is finally unobstructed. When your mental, emotional, and physical states are pointed in the same direction, progress stops being a struggle of will. It becomes a natural result of alignment. This is the energy of the 4th quarter. It's that electric urgency where every movement is purposeful and every second counts. Most people wait for a crisis or the end of a career to play with this level of intensity. They wait for the clock to run down before they decide to be fully present. Activation pulls that 4th quarter focus into the present moment. It allows you to lead from a place of abundance and purpose, rather than running on the fumes of fear or burnout. But a clear window doesn't stay clear on its own. It requires a daily practice, a commitment to keep it lit so the fog never has a chance to settle back in. You aren't broken, and you don't need to be fixed. You just need to clear the glass, recognize the gifts you already carry, and finally start playing the game.